Okay. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, how are you today?
Good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to No Filter, Just Sold, episode dos.
We're still in our infancy.
Yes. So you're probably wondering why we look like this. Lauren, where are you right now?
I'm at my beach house, my
Wow.
pretend one.
On Santorini
Yeah,
in the Greek Isles.
yeah, I'm in the Greek Isles.
Oh, wonderful. I'm camping out in Huntington Beach, California with my camper and my surfboard
You?
while we watch the humid, rainy
Yes,
Pennsylvania weather outside.
it's terrible.
Terrible. Terrible. All right. So, episode 2, we're going to talk about prepping your house for sale.
Yeah,
We love our sellers, right?
yeah,
They're gems. But we have a lot of really important conversations with them. So we thought we'd share some insight of our honest, real conversations with our PA and our Jersey sellers. So, Lauren, what did we talk about? Top 5
yeah.
tips?
Our top 5 tips, because despite the pace of the market, especially in our area, both PA and New Jersey, you still have to put a little elbow grease into it. And we're definitely seeing that more and more. You have to put some effort in if you want to get the most out of your house. If you want multiple offers or if you want a certain number, you still have to, do a few things in order to get it sold.
Yeah, it's not a set it and forget it. It's not like a crock pot like you referenced the last episode.
I love my crock pot.
I know. Well, who doesn't love a crock pot? But right. Unfortunately, selling your house is not like setting the crock pot before you leave for work.
Yeah, that's true.
So what is your number 1 tip to give a seller when you're discussing preparation to list?
So I always go back to the adage that location is key, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that can mean a lot of different things, like location within the community, location geographically.
Yeah.
If we look at it on a smaller scale, what does our location look like? You want to I don't want to use the word lure, but you kind of want to lure people in the front door.
Yeah.
It needs to look a certain way out front.
Yeah.
So you want your curb appeal to be top notch. And that's what I always tell clients, to focus a lot of time and effort outside to get people in the front door.
Yeah, because the reality is you and I have both gotten phone calls from people in communities, as soon as the house goes up for sale. Oh my gosh, I've been watching this house for years. I go past this house all the time. Like that literally just happened to me with one of my listings. I literally was home an hour after putting the sign in the yard and I started having people call. So people, you need to realize people are stalking your houses. And they don't care what it looks like on the inside if it looks great on the outside.
Yeah. And they'll drive by in coming soon status, or they'll send friends. I have clients who come from out of state. They'll send friends to drive by and take pictures. That's also a very real thing that people need to understand. So if the house looks well maintained from the outside, people have a better feeling about it and think, all right, let's see what's on the inside. If it looks like a mess on the outside, you're going to lose a ton of buyers right away.
Yeah. And the same goes for the photos that they put up in the multiple listings. So if you are looking at a house and they have a ton of exterior photos, but fewer interior photos, that's telling you that the house on the outside looks great, but there might be some work on the inside. Or the opposite. If the interior photos look great, but there's like barely any exterior photos, those are things to pay attention to.
Yeah. So you don't have to go and plant new trees necessarily, just keep it nice and clean. If you have flower beds, make sure they're tidy and mulched and fresh. And
if you have a broken down jalopy in the driveway, get rid of it.
Oh, right. Get it out. Power wash.
Yeah.
Best $500 you can spend.
Yep. Oh, power washing, 100%.
Windows.
Yeah, and clean the windows and the window sills inside. People open your windows. And then they get grossed out when everything looks clean and they open the windows and it's all dirty inside there from pollen from 500 years ago.
That's a big thing. Clean the front door.
Yeah.
Paint it if it looks run down. Like,
Yep.
this is, to me, the most bang for your buck.
It's crazy how those little things really, because here's something that I've had so many buyers say when they walk through a house: if it's not well kept or they feel like it hasn't been really cleaned, then what else don't I know? If this isn't a house that people have really kept clean, then what's behind the walls?
Feels neglected.
Exactly. People are going to scrutinize everything.
If there's a lot of weeds, that's another thing.
Yep.
Do your weeding.
Yeah. People try to be like your psychologist, buyers, when they're walking through your house. They try to like analyze so many things about you because they're now inside your home. So true. All right. What's one of mine? One of my tips is, we were talking about this earlier. We could end with this one, but this is a huge one. Like, listen to your agent.
Yeah.
It's been a seller's market where we are for a while now. It still is in most cases. It's getting a little weird right now.
It's getting a little soft.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily going to be you listed at a price you like, you're going to get it. We're seeing a lot of decrease in pricings, houses sitting longer, and people not willing to write an offer, even if they think they're going to write you a lower offer than your asking price. They don't want to offend anyone. It's kind of interesting. So agents do a lot of homework to understand the value of a home. They're going to talk you through their reasonings. You hired them, which means you should be trusting them. And if you're not trusting them, then maybe that shouldn't be the agent you hired. But our name's on this just as much as yours. So we want it to sell. We want to help you get it there. So if we tell you don't redo the kitchen, that means sincerely don't redo the kitchen. Or if we think a paint job is necessary, then we mean that, because we're going in and out of houses all the time. We're listening to stuff we shared about our buyers. Like, we're listening to them and what they say when they walk through.
Yeah.
So your agents do know, and they make mistakes. Like, you can't hold it like gospel.
Right.
Like, you told me it was going to sell for $450.
If you're using a reputable agent, then, or someone that you trust, then follow their lead.
Yeah. Totally. Tell them about your laundry basket.
Oh, this is one of my favorite tips. This is a tip and trick that I don't know who told me, or maybe I just made it up in my mind. Whenever you're getting ready for photos or showings or an open house, I like to have a laundry basket with me. And then I take anything that's left out and I literally just and put it into the laundry basket. And if I'm hosting an open house, I put it in the trunk of my car. Or if it's my clients, I say, walk through the house with a laundry basket. Anything extra that, like the kids' iPads or extra shoes, the things that pile and clutter up, but you use and you don't want to put away or box up, put it in the laundry basket, put it in your car. That way you have easy access to it. It's not laying around the house. Or if it's valuable, put it in your car, so it's not laying around the house. But you can have access to it. That's one of my favorite tips.
And the laundry basket's great because you can pretty much throw anything into it. It's like, it's easier than a bag or a box, or it's got handles.
You see it. You can see what's,
Yeah.
If I put something in a bag, forget it. I'm going to forget the bag somewhere. It's going to be gone.
Because you can't see what's in it. So this is something I don't do all the time, but I kind of feel out my sellers and this type of home and what we think the target market is. But sometimes I have my sellers write a love letter to their home and leave it on the counter.
How sweet is that?
Yeah, like kind of like a letter to the buyers. Like, this is what I love about my home. This is what we love about our neighborhood. This is why you might see this when you're walking through, have you ever been through houses where people like keep track of the height of their kids and it's marked on things? So some people will write a little bit about that. This can tell you how long we've lived here, how much we've loved living here, our memories. There's a real sentimental piece to that. That's not everybody's jam. Not everybody wants to do that. Some people aren't sentimental. They're just like, sell the effing house. Like, I don't care. But a lot of people are very sentimental.
Yeah.
And that will play on buyers really well too. So I just tell them, type it up, put it in like a little plastic sheeting, and just leave it on the kitchen counter every time you leave for a showing. I've had kids draw pictures of like their favorite part or favorite memory in the house, you know, like little things like that. So sometimes it's just, it's a totally different vibe than just all the typical conversations we have with sellers, but it personalizes the whole thing.
Yeah, I love that. That was a very good tip.
Thanks.
I always tell my clients too to walk through your home like you're the buyer.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
with a different lens. And a lot of times, by the time we get to the listing side, you know, ready to list, we've already shown these people,
Yeah.
same group of clients, houses, so they know. I'm always like, think about what you're looking for.
That's great. That is so good.
Right? Or what you're looking at. Then that changes the mindset.
Totally.
Right?
So good. So good. All right. So I was looking at some recent stats. So I just want to throw some of them out there because some of them were very surprising to me. So we have talked a lot about with clients, and we even mentioned it today, that it's been a seller's market and that you could set it and forget it for a few years now. But even sellers are starting to realize they can't. So this came up in some of the research I did today. Half of sellers now plan significant repairs or renovations before listing. That's 50% of sellers say they plan to make a significant repair or renovation before listing, which is up 35% from a year ago. So that surprised me because I don't know, and I couldn't really get a read on it from the research, but is that because they're being told to do it, or is that because they think they need to do it?
I think they think they need to do it. And if they look, there's something to be said for a newly updated kitchen and bath. We all know that.
Yep.
But you don't always get the money back. You can over improve.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to look and see what the market's like in your area.
Yep.
And see what homes are selling for and what they look like. If you're going to put $100,000 into a kitchen, the houses in the neighborhood better be going for 100,000 over than what you're,
because you're not
without redoing that kitchen. You have to get that back. You know, some circumstances you will.
Yeah, because I mean, just in that example, it was talking about $100,000 upscale kitchen adds only about $55,000 in value to your home. Whereas you just replace cabinets maybe, or reface them, maybe put a new countertop in, you can get over 100% return on every project. So if you put in like $10,000, you might get 20,000, 30,000 back for the home.
I'd rather see new appliances.
Yeah.
Clean. Everything working.
Yep.
Cabinets tight on the hinges, you know.
Yeah, not falling off. Yeah.
I'd rather see working order and a clean kitchen, and maybe update some things here and there than you gutting it and making it so taste specific.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's something that we're seeing, you know, so much, is that people want to do all these updates, but they want to do it the way they like it to look. And then it's like, but you're not living here anymore.
Right.
It's not your house anymore. Right. So that's often a conversation we have to have about neutrality.
Or don't go so big, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Any other parting tips?
No, just listen to your agent. I think that's our number one advice.
Yeah. 100%.
And keep your house clean.
Yeah. Just take care of the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you own.